body's blueprint. It's really easy to think of energy as just this abstract philosophical idea. But honestly, it begs a very practical question. What exactly does this vital energy do inside you? Like, how does that unseen force translate into actual physical, day-to-day bodily functions that you can feel?
I worked as a banker for 30 years, but now I work as an acupuncturist.
So, have you ever actually stopped and wondered what invisible force keeps your body running automatically, day in and day out, entirely behind the scenes? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating concept from Eastern medicine that acts as the hidden blueprint for your daily health. Yeah, we're talking about qi. Qi is the vital energy that keeps your body alive and functioning. Think of it kind of like a bustling city's hidden infrastructure. The unseen power grids, the water pumps, and those deep structural foundations that quietly make the whole shebang work smoothly without you ever having to think about it. Here's our roadmap for today. 1. What is qi? 2. The engine and heater. 3. The shield and dam. 4. The master transformer. And 5. The functions summarized. All right, section 1, what is qi? The body's blueprint. It's really easy to think of energy as just this abstract philosophical idea. But honestly, it begs a very practical question. What exactly does this vital energy do inside you? Like, how does that unseen force translate into actual physical, day-to-day bodily functions that you can feel? Well, there are 5 absolute essential functions this energy performs. We've got pushing, warming, defending, holding, and transforming. These aren't just concepts, folks. They're the active blueprints for your physical health. Moving right along to section 2, the engine and heater, powering the body. Okay, so the very first function is pushing. You can think of this as your body's engine. It acts just like a mechanical pump, actively moving blood and fluids through your vessels so that all your tissues stay perfectly moistened. But it goes way beyond just fluids. It also powers your organs, physically driving the actions of breathing and even digesting your food. This pushing force is, and I quote, essential for growth, development, and maintaining health. Seriously, think about it for a second. Without this constant mechanical push, your physical development and daily organ operations would literally just stall out. It is the driving force of physical life. Next up, we have warming. This is the heater. If pushing is the engine, warming is basically your body's internal thermostat. It works constantly behind the scenes to maintain a stable body temperature, heating your tissues, and ensuring your internal organs are always functioning at the perfect climate. To make this super practical, why do you think you often feel cold on an empty stomach, right? It's a brilliant real-world example. When you lack nutrients from food, your overall vital energy drops. This directly weakens your body's internal heater, which means your temperature regulation suffers, and you just start to shiver. Section 3, the shield and dam, regulating the fortress. So the third function is defending. I want you to picture this as an invisible, protective shield resting right on the outer surface of your body. Its entire job is to block and fight off external illnesses, stopping invaders in their tracks before they can penetrate deeper and make you sick. It's your frontline armor. Now, notice the perfect balancing act happening here. While the defending function keeps the bad things out, the holding function acts exactly like a dam to ensure all the good things stay in. And this holding function, it's all about preventing leaks. It manages the body's internal valves. It keeps your blood flowing safely inside your vessels instead of, seeping out. It also strictly controls your sweat, urine, and even saliva, making sure you don't lose your body's vital fluids unnecessarily. You can actually see this holding function in action by looking for the warning signs of when it fails. For instance, ever catch yourself sweating heavily when it isn't even hot out? Or maybe excessive drooling while you sleep? Those are clear indicators. They tell us that this holding dam has weakened and is failing to retain the body's essential fluids. Part 4, the master transformer, metabolism and recycling. This transforming function can basically be broken down into a really simple 3-step recycling process. Step 1, your body takes in raw nutrients. Step 2, the transformer goes to work, converting those nutrients into usable energy and fresh blood. And step 3, it pushes out the waste, metabolizing leftover fluids into sweat or urine to help regulate your temperature. Ultimately, this creates a perfectly self-balancing system. Inside you, energy, blood, and fluid seamlessly transform into one another. If one resource runs low, your body intuitively just converts others to compensate, maintaining absolute harmony. And finally, Section 5, Functions Summarized, bringing it together. So, bringing all these core jobs together into one big picture, pushing is the engine driving movement. Warming is the heater regulating temperature. Defending is the shield providing protection. Holding is the dam ensuring fluid retention. And transforming is the recycling center driving your metabolism. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this thought. How are you going to view your body's invisible infrastructure from now on? The very next time you eat a meal, sweat on a hot day, or successfully fight off a winter cold, remember this deeply balanced, interconnected energy system working tirelessly just beneath the surface to keep you alive and thriving.
I worked as a banker for 30 years, but now I work as an acupuncturist.